Historically, companies focused on achieving a competitive advantage by holding protected assets, having extensive financial resources, competing based on price, or benefiting from economies of scale. But let's take a look at human resource competitive advantage. A company's competitive advantage is its ability to create more economic value than its competitors. Companies often considered employees not as a competitive advantage, but simply as a cost to minimize. After all, maintaining a workforce is one of the largest fixed costs for most organizations. In addition to compensation costs, employers incur costs as a result of the time and effort needed for activities such as recruiting, hiring, training, evaluating, mentoring, coaching, and disciplining employees. Increasingly, however, organizations are recognizing that employees and how they are managed may prove to be as important to competitive success as other organizational attributes. When employees are mismanaged, they are not able or willing to work towards organizational goals. If employees do not have the necessary skills for their jobs and are not provided the training to succeed, they may not know how to work effectively or efficiently, resulting in lower performance and greater costs to the company. How employees are managed also influences their attitudes and behaviors. Employees who feel undervalued or underappreciated will not extend as much effort in performing their jobs. Unhappy or unmotivated employees may be less likely to be responsive to customer needs, which can cost the company customers and money. Mismanaging employees may lead to higher levels of employee turnover and absenteeism, as well as sabotage, which can have both direct and indirect costs for the organization. An employee who is not properly trained to do a hazardous job may make mistakes that lead to injury for the workers and a lawsuit for the company. In contrast, effectively managing employees can lead to improved firm performance. When employees have the skills they need, they're able to contribute to meeting company goals. And when employees feel valued by their organization, they're likely to display greater levels of commitment, loyalty, and morale. Armed with the skills that they need and greater motivation, employees can become more productive. Greater productivity may then offset the costs associated with managing employees. Given that we know about the outcomes of effectively managing employees, many companies increasingly view employees as more than just a cost to control. These organizations know that employees are a potential source of competitive advantage and that their talents must be nurtured. Keep in mind that there's no single best way to manage employees. Rather, each company is different and must manage employees in a way that's most appropriate given its unique situation. The internal organizational demands and the external environment determine the context for setting HR practices.